Welcome back to No Budget DIY. Today we're going to do yet another pedal kit. I've got two more of the small pedals left. I've got the Swell drive, which is Swell, and I've got the fan tremolo. And since I am not a fan of tremolo, I'm going to do the Swell drive. Alrighty. And I did also want to point out that I put in some affiliate links for the equipment that I have. I use the Canon Rebel T6Is, and I do that because they support a remote control and I can start the cameras recording at the same time. I think I bought my last one on Amazon. Anyway, I also bought the Rode 2 microphones on Amazon. I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. Also on Amazon, you can buy Stuart McDonald stuff. Such as this PC board holder, you can get it on Amazon right now. And if you're a Prime member, you get free shipping. If you're not a Stewmac member, you have to pay for it. Stewmac membership is not cheap. It's like $40 or $45 a year plus tax. And I'm in California, so I have to pay my California sales tax. And I'll put affiliate links to the Amazon stuff here. It's more expensive at times, and also it can go on sale at times. I only make a few pennies on $1 in my affiliate links, which is not going to make or break this channel because we don't have a budget. I'm just going to buy it. But there are actually just non-branded Stewmac, same PC board holder. It's like $16.99 or $17, something like that. I'll put a link to the Stewmac one and the one unbranded that is basically the same board holder, but you can get it on Amazon. Again, if you're a Stewmac member, sometimes Stewmac's prices are way cheaper. Shipping is free if you're a member. But once again, they're in Ohio and I'm in California. It takes 5 days just to get something whenever I order it. If I order something from Stewmac that's on sale on Amazon and I am a Prime member, I could get it up to the next day or 2 days. So it can be a lot faster. I don't have affiliate links to Rockler. I don't have affiliate links to Stuart McDonald's. They don't offer them. So if you want to support the channel and it's on sale on Amazon, use my affiliate links. I would appreciate it. The next thing is I am so hooked on building these pedal kits. I bought these, my first ones, like 3 years ago, and it would take me like 3 days to sort out all the parts and put it all together. Now, I mean, I can do them in an hour or less, and just it takes me longer now because I'm recording everything. But once you build one of these, if you get it going successfully, you don't buy a Stuart McDonald pedal because, hey, I want that brand name Stuart McDonald tremolo or a Swell drive or a tube screamer. You can buy, $39.99, you get a tube screamer type device and you don't have to spend $80 on Stuart McDonald's. What you're buying is the fun of building the kit, and to me that just makes it, it's a blast. I have built probably all of these pedals, not all successfully, but all of these pedals at least 3 times. I've given them away to friends. I've got some over on my shelf still over there. So once again, building these is the fun, not necessarily, I'm buying a Stuart McDonald pedal because I want this great sounding pedal. It is what it is. Again, to me, it's the build process. So I'm going to go ahead and get my soldering station all set up here, get everything ready to go. Again, I'll put a bunch of affiliate links if you're interested in it. Click on my link if you buy. Like I said, the channel gets a few pennies on the dollar. It's not going to make me rich or not. So that's up to you. Find the best price. If you're going to buy something, you might as well buy it for the best price. So once again, this is No Budget DIY. We buy it, we build it, whatever it takes to build something, I'll buy it. And remember, support the channel by liking and subscribing. And if you want to share this channel, share the video. At the same time, you can find us on Facebook as No Budget DIY as well, but mostly it's just links to our YouTube channel. Again, I appreciate everybody stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up, and we'll get to building this Swell drive. And again, I read the description on Stewmac, which I'll read in it, and when we come back. It's just as cryptic as Swell drive. It doesn't really say what it does. But anyway, I'm assuming it's going to swell the signal or something. So we'll give it a try. And I'll get back to you in just a minute. Thanks again for stopping by. Okay, welcome back. First up on this Swell drive, let me just go ahead and give a real quick description. According to Stewmac, it's a resurrection of the coveted Boss Slow gear. Now, I never heard of the Boss Slow gear, but that's fine. Anyway, it said the variable auto swell sounds like a violin bow or even reverse delay. I can't see how that's going to sound attractive, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and give it a build. But before I give it a build, I'm going to take a second here and show you my build station here. Okay, let me start out with the sorter trays that I made. I 3D printed these, but you don't have to 3D print stuff. I used to take a piece of cardboard and basically label the cardboard for each of the ohms of the resistors and the components. Here's our next pedal kit. I've got my on my build station here, I have my ohm meter, my fluke, I have some double-sided tape, I have my pliers, I have some screwdrivers, and of course I have the digital microscope, which you see me in, hi. And you know, I've got my flux, my solder, my soldering wick, got my soldering iron here, and then my pliers. My needle nose come in very handy for taking the parts out of those trays. And also for bending the leads on the resistors, etc., to put them in the board. And then, of course, my wire cutters here to do that. Okay, so now before we get going, I'm going to go ahead and get this camera mounted back, and we'll open up the Swell drive. Okay, and again, half the fun, again, for me, I don't know, I think it's probably all of the fun for me is building these things. So it's fun to just like open it up and start taking out the packages with all the components in it, and the decals for the pedal. And again, I bought all these kits, painted enclosures, white painted enclosures, because it is wintertime and I really didn't want to take the time to paint these enclosures. So come out with a really nice white here enclosure. Got a cover, and within inside of it is also the rest of the components. You can see all the polarized capacitors, the breakout board, the PC board, and the screws for the cover. All right, and so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go off camera. I'm going to tone out everything or look at the color stripes to match it, and I'm going to go ahead and get everything in the sorters so it'll be ready for me to go ahead and mount the PC board, fire up the digital microscope, and get this thing built. Okay, I'll be back to you as soon as I finish that. Again, we appreciate you being here, and I'll get everything going. Okay, welcome back to the fun. I've got all the components sorted out into sorting trays. As you can see here, I've got all the resistors and capacitors in little sorting trays and labeled at what they are. I've got an additional little sorting tray here for more capacitors and the IC and the socket. And we're ready now. We got the PC board mounted on here. And again, I'm gonna do this one, the components, stop action, and I may not go in the same order as the instructions. I'm just gonna fill them in as I go, because that's one long row of, as you can see, diodes, resistors, and it's a pretty intense little board there, so it's got a lot of components on this one. It should be kind of fun to build. Again, if you see my hand, it's not a big board, and as you can see, it's got a lot of components on it. So I'll go ahead to getting these mounted on there, and I'll do a again, I'll do a similar stop action to where I mount them on there. It's pretty boring watching me actually solder them on, so in order to speed this video up a little bit, I will just do a little stop action here. Okay, thanks. I'll bring you back when I get these components soldered on the board. Okay, welcome back. That was a little stop action of me getting the components on the board. I will now go ahead and show you what it looks like here on my build station. So as you can see, we've got all the components installed, and it's now ready actually to add on the wires on the front and the back of it so that we can connect up the switch. And then after I put on the wires, I will go ahead and put the switch breakout board on, and then I'll go ahead and basically just install the jacks, the pots, and put it all in the case. So when you come back next time, it'll actually be fully assembled in the case, ready to be put out on the test bench. Okay, I'll bring you back and show you what that looks like as soon as I get it together. All right, so I've got the pedal pretty much completed here. I've got the jacks put on, the power connector, the LED, the switch, the pots and the knobs, etc. And I'll give you a look here at it. Again, so we have everything in the enclosure. It's got the jacks on it, it's got the pots on it. I've also put on the decals on the jacks and the power connector as well, and it's basically now ready to go ahead and put it on the test stand. So I'll break out another one of my guitars and we'll take this out and put it on the test stand. I'll leave the tube screamer on there as well. It's not a tube screamer, it's a Stewmac screamer, and we'll see if that makes any difference with this Swell drive. Okay, I'll get back to you in just a minute. Welcome back. Now I got the Swell drive set up on the stand next to my screamer, the Stewmac pedals. This is my Jackson Warrior. It's not a very expensive guitar. It does have a Floyd Rose on it, so tuning can be issues at times. Anyway, it's not played very often either. So I'm going to go ahead and give you our clean tone here. Relatively clean. So I've got the sensitivity and the attack down to 0. So that's interesting. It basically cuts it out. So let me bring up the sensitivity and let me bring up the attack. And I'm not seeing a lot of difference that's doing anything. So let me full bore the attack here. That's swelling, listen. Hear that? You can hear that it is swelling. So I'm going to add on the sensitivity now, and we'll see what that does. Not a lot of difference. Pull the attack down. Seems to work better with the sensitivity down. You hear that delay on that? There it is. It's almost like a reverse delay. Let me add some tube screamer in it now. It's got a delay. Like when I hit the chord, it takes a second before it actually plays it. Let me turn the sensitivity actually down a little more. Oh, look at that swell. Let's try some single notes. It's an odd and a different pedal. It almost seems like the sensitivity acts the opposite direction. Because if I pull full sensitivity, I'm not seeing a lot of swelling. I'm going to turn down the... Again, it seems like the sweet spot to get the swell sound is to back the sensitivity off, put the attack up. Wow, and then it just disappears. Here, gone. And it just wipes out, no sustain. I guess maybe. Anyway, folks, this is No Budget DIY. This was the Stuart McDonald Swell Drive. I don't think it's that swell, but it's kind of interesting. Again, it's like a different pedal. I can't even really explain. It does sound like a kind of a reverse delay. This is my Jackson Warrior, and we'll come back when we're ready to build that fan tremolo, even though I'm not a fan of tremolo, as I said. Again, if you like this video, please smash that like button. Go ahead and click subscribe. Share the video, share the channel. Again, we're on Facebook. I also broke my wireless setup for my previous video. Set the guitar down and busted it right off. So I did pick up these Licado wireless on Amazon. I'll put a link again in the description. Man, this is really, really good. I think it's about 50 bucks or whatever, but when I've got cheap ones that I've spent like $20, and I mean, it cuts out every time you like hit a note or whatever. So this is a good little wireless set. I don't know about range or distance because I'm in a little hall right here, and it's just from where I'm at, it's pretty fantastic. Okay, we'll see you on the next pedal build. This is No Budget DIY. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.